my camera just stopped recording because I think the storage was full. But yeah, like I wouldn't mind doing a video on when I realized my ex hated me, because for me, I was blind. I was just blind. I didn't think he hated me. I just, now that I'm looking back at it, he actually did hate me. You really did hate me, stupid man. Anyways, so yeah, I was very much in denial about the truth in terms of, like, you know, my past situations have affected me, and it, not gonna sit here and say that it still affects me. It does obviously still affect me, but I'm still in not denial, but I'm trying to overcome that denial, if that makes sense. Anyways, oh my god, what's the next point? Recover, me Rena. Okay, cool. My next one is, my honest truth is, I have a big heart, a pure heart, and if I genuinely love someone, I do with all my heart. So now I have to take a step back to fully recover myself with what I've been through. Yeah, so that's from Mary Relations, you know. In the Bible, I'm telling myself I need to take a step back, you know, soak up some pure energy within myself, recuperate, fall in love with myself, you know. Yeah, just become the best version of me, love me, you know. I think at the end of this video I'm gonna write a list of 10 things I don't love about myself and 10 things I do love about myself. That could take a day, a month, a week, I don't know, but it's not gonna take an hour, it's gonna take a long time, just because it's a lot. Like, I can't sit here and say, like, when I look myself in the mirror, I don't physically say, like, raw, like, I actually hate myself, I don't love myself, because if I'm being serious, I do love myself. I think highly of myself. I'm not gonna say anything, yeah, I think I'm very attractive. No, I think highly of myself. I don't think I'm ugly, but obviously there's more to yourself than just looks. There's personality. Am I proud of the personality that I have? I could be a better person. Am I a good person to my friends? I know I can be a better person to my friends, you know. But I feel like certain situations make you change as a person, and so to reconnect with yourself, maybe it's time to take a step back, which I'm going to do. So I am going to be working on myself. I'm still going to be doing videos. I'm still going to, you know, do my day-to-day life. But at the end of the day, in the background, I am still going to be working on me. And there probably will be more videos about this and how I'm going and watching you and stuff. Next one. Me being hurt has made me unintentionally hurt others. I never realised the unfairness from another person's suffering due to my actions. So these are, like I said, these are statements that I wrote down myself. Yeah, I've just wrote them down myself. I have hurt someone. I hurt someone I actually really liked. I hurt someone I actually love. And for me, I feel like an asshole because they really didn't deserve that. And I know they're never going to want to speak to me again. Which is cool, it's understandable. But, you know, it's taken me a lot to sit here and say it's cool, it's understandable, because in my head, it's not. You know, you need to come back, but at the same time, I know I fucked up. I know I'm mentally not where I want to be for the person. And I just know, like, what will be, will be. Do you get it? If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. If not, then no, I guess. But it's easier said than done. Listen, guys, I bawled out tears. I fucking bawled out. Like, you think I'm that confident to sit here and just cap? I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I bawled out like a bitch. No, my language. I bawled out. I was crying like my tears will save Russia and Ukraine from the war. Like, crying from the bottom of my heart, because when you love someone, agree to disagree. Maybe you've never been in love, maybe you've been in love before, I don't know. But when you love someone, you generally have feelings, and when you have feelings, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but I did call my best friend and I was like, babe, like, when I figured out I actually had feelings for the person, I didn't anticipate catching feelings. Do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes you feel stuff for someone, but it's not really like, oh my god, like, I actually like you like that. Maybe you just care about someone, but I actually caught feelings for the person, and it's not over a chop, it's not over just convo, it's just I felt a connection, and I felt obviously more than a connection. So obviously there was a day where I think I was with the guy, and I just had all these things in my brain literally running. It just felt like emotions, like, you know when you drop like a pack of millions on the floor and they just go everywhere. That's what I felt like was happening in my brain. I felt like that was going on, and I literally needed to speak to someone, just not him, because I didn't want to seem like a simp. I'd come to him about it, but just there and then I needed to cry. I needed to burst. So I went out looking like a crazy lady, and I called my best friend, and I was literally sobbing. I was sobbing so bad, you know, like I was sobbing. Like you would have thought like something really bad has happened, but I was just so rattled, like raw, like that's when I felt like raw, like I'm actually in love with the person. Like I've told myself I'm in love with him, but telling yourself and then feeling all these feelings, it's nuts. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. But yeah, for me, it's, you know, I'm genuinely sorry. Like I've said it, I don't think I can say it again, but generally it is a bad thing being unable to like wanna be there for someone. Basically it's hard to want to be you for someone that you're struggling to even be like yourself with, if that makes sense. Like it's not like a personality dysfunction, it's like I want to be the best version of me so that in reality things work out for the best. Do you get it? I don't get into relationships or start talking to people for fun and games. I feel like, obviously I'm 22 and there's many 22-year-olds that are on just games and stuff. I'm not like that. I don't see any point in me speaking to someone if it's not going to be serious. What's the point? I've got friends that are 24 that are married. I've got friends that are 20, married, kids, whatever, and I don't aspire to be like anyone else. But for me, I've just never seen the purpose of speaking to someone, wasting my own time to speak to someone if there's nothing further than just vibes. I don't get into things for vibes. I get into it for seriousness. Like, I want to have kids one day. I want to get married. I want to have a house. I mean, I can have a house regardless of a man. But I want a certain future that involves me having a husband, having kids, you know, moving away. You know, like, I've got this thing that I want for myself, and I know what I deserve and I know what I want. So part of that means obviously speaking to someone in a serious manner, and I'm just not one of them 22-year-olds that's going to sit and talk to you for balance. Not me, babe. Next. But yeah, so I'm on a journey of recovery. I've accepted that I'm no longer in denial about my past, my trauma. It's affected me, I'm affected, I'm hot and bothered about it, so I'm going to sort myself out. A person shouldn't suffer due to my lack of trust and belief in them. You know, if someone says that this is the reason for that, why can't I just accept it? Why must I overthink and overthink and overthink? My biggest toxic trait in this life is overthinking. I feel like everything is an indirect. I feel like all these quotes, like I feel triggered. I do feel triggered. My battery's flashing. But yeah, changed my camera battery. Can't remember what I was saying last, but anyways, next point. My actions stem from my trauma, which isn't an excuse for my poor actions towards someone else. I don't know if I read this before, but I've kind of already expanded on it, so I'm not gonna go into that again. But I know there is someone out there I've hurt. Regardless of the amount of reassurance, trust and love you gave me, I still couldn't see past anything due to the pain I held inside. See, one thing with that as well, I'm kind of at a stage where I'm kind of mixed emotions about opening up to like someone new about my past, just because it's going to be one of two things. They're going to be very scared to like, I'm not talking about experience, I'm just talking about based on like my own kind of thoughts, if that makes sense. So it's going to be one of two things. I feel like this camera's not facing me properly. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be one of two things. They're either going to remember that I said I had trust issues with my ex, or this and that happened, and then when an argument comes, boof, in your face. And I'm talking about that based on experience with my ex of 6 years. Do you get it? Like, anyways, I'm not gonna stem into that too deep. But then there's the side where obviously they'll kind of understand you more and be a bit more cautious and maybe take things slow just because of what you've been through in the past, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because taking it slow is actually, it's all right, you know, like it's not a bad thing, but depends what kind of slow you're talking about. Like, are you talking about in terms of, anyways, I'm not gonna overthink because I'm the queen of that right now. Right, next point. So my next steps are self-love, spiritual care, and fall in love with myself all over again. As I said earlier, I am my own person, and I feel like I've sidetracked and kind of lost who I am. And this person that I am, it's not that I don't like her, I know that, like, I know I can be better. I know that once I heal and I revive and just, you know, deal with certain things, whether it's alone or speaking to someone, or I don't know, I know I can get back to how it was and things will be good. And everyone deserves love. I'm gonna get someone that loves me, and that's what happen whenever it happens. Do you know what I mean? I'm not putting a padlock on that, but I'm not leaving that box wide open. For now, it's just shut with a lid until someone wants to come and open it, but not yet. Just stay there. I can't give / provide the love I'd want to if I'm struggling to love myself. As I said earlier, when I say I'm struggling to love myself, it's not in regards to anything physical. Like I said, it's nothing to do with my appearance. I actually love the way I look. I'm not insecure about myself physically, but I feel like mentally I am insecure. I know it seems mad because when you look at people and stuff, you wouldn't really think like, rah, she's actually insecure in any sort of way. Insecurities can arise from anything. If you just don't feel certain or confident about what someone's told you, you're clearly insecure about it. Like, let me tell you lots of definition of insecure, because that word right there is quite an interesting one. Definition of insecure: insecure, not firm or fixed, liable to give way or break. A person's uncertain or anxious about something, or not confident. Do you get it? And I felt like that each and every single time that the person I was chatting to, the person that I was in love with, well, I am in love with, said something. Like, maybe I'd see something that strikes me, and to me it's like, if I don't say anything, I'm gonna be hot and bothered and start overthinking, so I might as well say something. But even when they did give me an answer, I still was insecure. That's the way I'm gonna use that word. I was still insecure about the reasoning. So for me, it's a thing where I just need to, you know, just work on myself. Do you get it? I can't be like this for life. I can't be like this forever. It's way too toxic, and it's not nice. So I need to fall in love with myself, and yeah. Oh, pardon me. I can't provide or give the love I'd want to if I'm struggling to love myself. Yep. When I say I'm struggling, oh yeah, physical, it's for me, oh yeah, let me read the point again, lost. When I say I'm struggling to love myself, it's not in regards to anything physical. It's more of a mental and emotional feeling. So like I said, I'm not insecure of my appearance. It's more of mentally, I'm insecure. I feel challenged. Emotionally, I'm bottom of the barrel. Like, I have emotions to give. If I do feel emotional about something or something bothers me, I can say it. But regardless of whatever response you give, I'm still going to be insecure about it. So I need to work on that, because I can't be like that for the rest of my life. It's too toxic. Next point. So I've got 3 more points now. This is the third. I believe that once I learn to love myself, digest, accept, and moving forward from my past and trauma, I'll mentally and emotionally be ready for the world and to one day be in a relationship or fall in love again. So that's just a general thing. I feel like that's quite self-explanatory. Once I, like, obviously working on yourself, it's not just a day, it's not a month, it's not a year. It could take 10 years for all I know. It could take 5 years. It could take so long. But during that journey, I'm not going to block or stop anything from coming my way. If someone does come my way, they come my way. And if I feel like I am ready to take on that, or they want to work with me in helping me, or just anything, like, you know, I'll hear it. But for now, I don't know. anyways. For now I'm at my lowest, if that makes sense. I do feel awful about the things I've done. I disguise my problems with a smile from time to time because I don't want to sound like a pain. But over time, one thing I did learn, I'm very vocal about things that bother me / bothered me. But a toxic trait of mine would be trying to decide the right time to voice my issues. So one thing in this life about me, if I've got a problem, I'll either say it there and then, or I'll say it in the most horrific, mannerless way possible. Like, it will just come out so ruthless, like you'll actually think I'm disrespecting you, but it's a thing where in my brain I did not process my thought of speech, so it just comes out in the most vile way possible, which isn't nice for the person that has to hear it, because I just bug out. And if I bug out, I just feel emotional. When I feel emotional, I just want to be alone. Then when I want to be alone, I just feel very upset. Then when I'm upset, I just have all these thoughts and things that just get me so mad. I just start thinking about so many things in the worst way possible. But yeah, number one, it is good to vocalize your issue. Do it there and then. You know, get it over and done with. You're only going to get a straight answer if you feel like someone's indirecting you. You feel like you're not happy about something. You feel like you've seen something, you want to question it. Just do it. Just do it there and then. Do it to the person it's about, because at the end of the day, whatever you do, it doesn't stay hidden in darkness. Whatever's in darkness comes to light. Learning the hard way. But yeah, whatever's in darkness does come to light. And yeah, just be honest, truthful, trust and believe from the jump. Easier said than done, but trust me, it's not nice when you're in the predicament. Lastly, generally, I know it sounds crazy, but when things do bother me, I either hold it in and let it eat me away, or I address it in maybe the most ruthless manner. Basically, I lose composure, which isn't cool. So that's the last point. But as I said, like, it's very good to be vocal. When you vocalize something, when I want to be vocal, I want to be vocal with someone face to face. I want to be vocal in a manner where they see my facial expression, they like hear my tone of voice. Not over the phone, but it's more intimate, it's more understanding. You make more sense of it face to face, if that makes sense. So I've always kind of been a more face to face kind of girl. So, you know, if that means, you know, you have to, I mean, I wouldn't say wait, like if you have to wait to see someone, then just do it over the phone. But if I have the opportunity to address something face to face, then I'd rather do that, just so you understand the severity of how I feel. You kind of deep, like I'm not actually joking, because sometimes when I say things, I feel like people think it's a joke. And I don't say it because I'm sensitive. I just say it because if something does bother me, I'm gonna get it off my chest, because I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night if I'm angry. I can't sleep, I can't eat. I know it sounds childish, I know it sounds petty, it's 2022, why are you letting certain things affect you? But that's just the manner in which I've always kind of been in, which isn't healthy, number one. It isn't right, number two. And I'm only abusing, I'm using and abusing my body, which isn't fair. But I feel like with this video, I feel like I might have to break it in half because this video is too long. But thank you so much, guys, for listening, watching yet again another talk show about loving yourself. I feel like my next video will be in terms of like, when did you realize he hated you? Just in regards, I'm gonna look at the tweets that were surfacing on Twitter from that tweet, I think they say. I don't know, I don't have Twitter, so I'm just gonna either make an account or just breeze the internet and see what I can see. But lastly, one thing I did want to say is that I feel like everyone should do like a love language test, and yeah, I'm gonna do another video on that. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Thank you so much for getting me to 1K. I really do appreciate it. For those that have been rooting for me for day one, love you guys. But yeah, do get everyone to subscribe, share my videos. If there's anything that you want to see, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram link somewhere there. It'll just pop up like there or there, I don't know. But thank you guys so much, I really do appreciate it. Cheers to many blessings and more. You know, remain happy, remain strong, love yourself. I'm deleting that stupid app. Like, let me just say now, that app is just so toxic. I feel like I said, I was literally living my life by this app, and look at where I am now, miserable and alone again. But I'm working on myself, so I can be the right person for the right person, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. But get a quote. I don't want a stupid, can you guys see this? I don't want a stupid quote. I don't want none of your... Oh, it's not even... Oh, I'm gonna have to search it. But yeah, guys, the app is now... Delete. Yeah. I don't want the app no more. That app literally had me twisted. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it all. Like and subscribe. Share my thing. Run it up. Way.